Welcome everyone. I'm the CRM instructor, Abu. I will show you how to create a very basic dialog on CRM 2011. So if I click the browser, then the main CRM 2011, the page will load, and then I can close this one. I can see my dashboard. So if I go to, in order to create the dialog, you have to first go to the site map, which is called settings. So I can go to the settings over here, and I can see all the settings related the informations, business management. So if I scroll down on the entity, I can see the entity called processes. If I go to the processes over here, so this processes page will load. I have to select a new process. When I'll select a new process, I have to assign the name of the process. For today's point of view, I'm going to create a very basic dialog. The dialog, the name will be basically like phone call into lead. So any phone call activity into lead. So if anyone phones to my company and if CRM records it as a phone call activity, it will, if I run that dialog, it will basically automatically convert that phone call activity into a lead. Okay, so I'm just putting phone call activity into lead. So now entity phone call. So I have to select the entity, which entity I'm gonna work on. So which is phone, and then category, it is a dialog, which is the user interaction. So user has to hit the dialog like manually. So this is the first create process. So I'm creating a process which is a dialog, which will convert a phone call activity into a lead process. So if I zoom it more, I think it will make more sense. Anyway, so now I have to select the new blank processes, then scroll down, I have to select OK. So then the main page will come up where it's written here the process name phone call activity to lead. Okay, so activate as processes. I will make it as an on-demand process, so whenever I need the process to run, I will manually activate it. So now over here I have to add the step. Before I add the step, it's better to select this one, select this row, and then click the add step. So I'm selecting this row and I'm gonna add a step. In the add step, I will first write page. I'll create a page first. In the page, I'll put the name, which is called page name. That page will basically pop in. Basically that user will see, the CRM user will see that page basically, and he will put the input. And I'm giving the name to this okay, phone call into lead. Okay, now I'm selecting this page and I'm going to the add step. Then I'm gonna add, basically I'm sitting here, so this is the page name. I'll select this row, again go to the add page. Now I will select prompt and response. So make sure you cannot select the whole page. You have to select under this page, you have to select this row. Then if you go to the add step, then you will see prompt and response. Select the prompt and response, and then what's your first question. So I'm just typing the first question, customer name. So if I select the set properties, I can see customer name. The question I can write here, I can see this page, customer name. So over here, prompt task, I can select what is your name. Now in the response type, I can select single line, and log response. I don't need to log in responses, so I'm selecting no. That's fine. I can just hit save and close. So basically this page will pop up as the page name will be phone call into lead. The first question will be customer name. Now I can select the second question, add step. Again, make sure I have to select this step and not the whole page. I have to select up to this and go to there and go to the prompt and response, and then I can customer name. I can put customer last name. Sorry, the first one should be customer first name anyway. Customer last name. Alright. Customer, what is your last name? Is your last name? There you go. And then I can again select single line, and I can go over here and I can select no responses. So now I can hit save and close. So basically I'm going to the first one. I'm changing this one. What is your, I'm just making what is your first name. First name. In the statement level, first name. So save and close. So I've got customer's first name, customer's second name. Now I can go and add prompt and response. Which city you are in? Customer city. Just put city here and just hit the set properties. Which city you are in? Now I can select the response type. Again the same thing, single line. I can go to the no, and then I can hit the save and close. So basically I'm just taking the customer's information. What's the customer first name, what's the customer last name, what's the customer city. Now I can add it more like customers, other addresses and customers phone numbers and customers, all other information I can add, go and prompt and response, I can everything make. So just for today's point of view, I'm just making it shorter. So now I'm going to the add step again. So now I'll select the whole page and then go to the add step, and I'll create records. So from this I want to create what record? A lead record. So customer made a phone call, creating lead record. Okay, so from the phone call create, you have to select the create entity, and entity name is lead. Please just press L, the lead will pop in. So now lead pops up. So what can I do is I'll select the lead and I can go to the set properties. So now I am creating, look, the page will pop in here. You can see create the lead. So okay, topics, customers phone call activities, new lead from phone call activity. Now I'm select the first name here. I can go to this side. I can see the dynamic values are over here. So I can select last in the look for. I can find out customer's first name all the way down in the bottom. Customer's first name. I'll select customer first name. I'll select add this side. When I select add, over there I have to put my cursor on the first name. Can you say put my cursor on the first name? And then over there I'll go there and hit OK. So I can see the dynamic value came here automatically. Same thing I can do over here in the customer last name. I'll go right in the right side. I'll go to the look for customer right in the bottom, customer last name. I'll select add the first name. I'll remove it, so I can see customer last name is there. I put my right over here, I put my cursor here, customer right name, last name, and then over there I'll just hit the OK. So I can see basically okay. So if I put the customer last name over here, so if I press hit, just hit OK, I can see customer last name over there. Okay, customer name. Okay, in the first name, first name I can delete the first name, I can put in the name, I can put the first name. Alright, so I can put the first name because there is star marks in the next to the name, so the name we have to put the name in and last name, so first name is not important. So, the company name they're saying. So I don't have the company name information here, so I can leave it blank. Doesn't matter, so I can put add and I can hit anyway. So the city, I can go and do the city as well, same thing, and then add. Once I get the city here, just select the field for the city and hit OK. I can see city field here, save and close. Company name, I have to put something for the company name, so I have to cancel it. It has to have a company name, so I can go and add a step. I can go and add a step here, prompt and response, again company name. Hit properties, company name. Single line, no log, save, hit save and close. So I got the company name now. So if I go to the lead, create record, set properties, I can see the company name here. So now again the same thing, dynamic values, company names, add the company names, put the company name here, the cursor, again move there, hit OK. So we'll be able to see the company name now. Go to the last name over here, and the dynamic values all the way bottom, all the way down, basically the last name, hit down, basically add. So put your cursor over here, which is called last name, and then hit OK. So you can see dynamic values for the last name. Same thing for the first name. Go down over here, you can see basically the dynamic values all the way down there. Customer first name, hit OK. So hit add, you can see the first name is here. So go over there in the form, in the field, put your cursor over here, select the field, that means put your field cursor over here, and then over here in the dynamic field hit OK. So you can see basically the first name, the last name, and the company name. Again I have added one more step, that is the city. So I can go here in the dynamic values, look for the city, and just hit add. So I can see the response text city, and then over here in the field I'll select the field, that means I'll put my cursor in the field and then hit OK. So I can see the dynamic values are there. So save and close. Must provide a value for the topics. The topic is phone call to lead. Now this is, make sure you have to fill all these values, basically the asterisk marks. So anyway, so if I hit now save and close, I can see the full dialog is now almost ready. Again I can save and close, and I can only save it and I can activate it from there. So I'm just activating it right now. I can activate now, so I'm activating the process. So it is activated now, so I can see the changes. Only it's giving me the option to deactivate, so this is already activated, so I can close it. So this active, so you can see in my sitemap processes, I can see basically from the entity processes, and this is status is activated. So now in order to preview it, if I go to sales, if I go to workplace. If I go to activities in the sitemap, I can go to the workplace, I can go to the activities in the top, in the the entities,